Khel is an initiative of the Madhya Pradesh government to improve the quality of primary education through the introduction of computer-based educational games.
It is not a standalone thing. It has to be integrated.
Interacting with the children across schools of Madhya Pradesh helped us understand their social and cultural contexts, which will directly influence the storylines of the games. Games that will reinforce concepts, encourage self as well as group learning, and most importantly, allow the children to enjoy learning. Our first stop was a minority community school in the heart of Bhopal. Established in a part of an old factory building, this school faced basic issues such as lack of ventilation, sanitation, and waterlogging during rains. We asked the children to draw themselves to understand their perception of self and their surroundings. While many of the children stuck to objects they were familiar with drawing, such as houses, flags, flowers, etc., some creative attempts to build a narrative stood out. Our next stop was a school in the rural outskirts of Bhopal. Situated next to Kerwa Dam, this school had a vast ground, spacious and airy classrooms, but erratic power supply. After a brief introduction, the children of the first and second standard were asked to draw their favorite animals, but surprisingly, every single one of them drew a house instead. We quickly improvised the exercise and asked them to draw their surroundings and the things they observe around their houses. We noticed that a common response to many of our instructions was "Nahi aata," reflecting a fear of breaking convention and being wrong or laughed at by their peers. In this school, we decided to play a game to test the English language competency of the children. We realized that the children of class 1 and 2 had trouble identifying the letters in the English alphabet. Uppercase and lowercase was a matter of confusion. Their drawings, however, had a wonderful range of subjects: snakes, birds, elephants, and other beasts, with a few houses and flags. The school also had a smart class, complete with the Head Start learning program developed by RSK. The next school was at a remote location outside the city, where children walk long and often perilous distances to get to school and back. They were delightfully responsive when asked to step up and recite poems, after which we played a game to gauge their ability to describe a picture. We gave them picture cards, and while the children recognized them, they were unable to describe it to the class. The final school we visited was inside the campus of the National Institute of Technology in Bhopal. While the infrastructure of the school was the best we had seen throughout the course of the workshop, regular attendance of the children seemed to be an issue.
क्योंकि वो वाले रहते बंजारा टाइप कि अभी यहाँ वर्क है, ख़त्म हुआ, फिर दूसरी जगह जाके वर्क करेंगे। नेचुरली वो अपना कोई स्थान का नियुक्त नहीं करते कि यही जगह हम प्लेस पे रहते हैं।
Here too, we saw children were unable to form sentences that they hadn't been taught. Many resorted to copying either from textbooks or from friends. Drawing exercises resulted in more urban subjects like bombs and robots, among other things. Interestingly, we noticed that the children of class 2 thoroughly enjoyed illustrating a story from their textbook. This short but fruitful trip provided us with a glimpse of our target demographic.
Buildings were coming up, so there were more funds coming for education, schools and building, more teachers, all kinds of teachers. But the quality was a big issue and continues to be a big issue. So a good question to ask is why is it that with so much of investment, the commensurate improvement in quality is not visible. And whatever is improving is not necessarily as a result of our efforts, but more of the market and the parent and the background. And overall awareness of the student because of media and exposure and better connectivity.